I love ones just like what we're having tonight. I love pride parades, I love activist conferences, I love nonprofit meetings, benefit dinners, gay bars, and campus resource centers. I love gay gatherings that are not explicitly gay, but if you count the number of queers, you begin to agree that whoever is doing all that recruiting deserves a bonus. Places like art museums, independent theaters, spoken word shows, dog parks, half of the internet. And those coffee shops with that one cute singer-songwriter who tilts his beanie to one side so that his hair just peeks out and sings love songs with his mouth so deep around the microphone that you just have to stay for an extra latte. I love gay gatherings that shatter expectations about what it means to be gay. From gay country bars to marches on Washington, from political fundraisers in million-dollar homes to gay community centers that feed the homeless once a week. These are the places where I feel at home, where I feel welcome. And I'm so excited because tonight we're having a very special gay gathering. It's a celebration, and it's going to be awesome. But you know, I don't love gay gatherings that remind me about how I'm a second-class citizen. Places like the Texas State Capitol, candlelit suicide vigils, and the underpass that is home to youth that have been thrown out of their homes for being honest with themselves and others. I don't love these kind of gay gatherings, but I go to them because I believe that we can change them. I believe that equality is coming. I can smell it in the Houston air, home to openly lesbian Mayor Anise Parker. I can hear it in the resounding majority of Aggie students that stood up for an inclusive non-discrimination policy. And I can see it in my family making financial contributions to organizations working for equality. I know that we still have a long way to go, though. I still wonder how many job interviews I'm losing because I'm out on my resume. I still wonder why Rick Perry thinks there's something wrong with gay people in the Army. And I still wonder if this long and winding road to equality will end in the city of Oz or just continue forever. Now you might be wondering why this is a coming out monologue. You see, this isn't my coming out monologue, it's ours. I always say that a call to action starts with a single voice. And tonight I'm calling on you to step out of these comfortable gay gatherings and visit the ones that remind you about how far we have to go. I remember the first time that I told. I was scared, my hands were shaking, and my voice trembled, and I finally managed only 3 syllables. I am gay. Those 3 syllables would change me forever. They would start me on a journey from the halls of the Student Senate to the shores of the Pacific where Castro Street meets Market. The intersection of my life happened after 3 syllables. And tonight we celebrate them. Tonight we celebrate the movement. We celebrate the honesty. We celebrate our own personal and collective growth. But most importantly, we celebrate the telling. I want to welcome you to the 5th annual Coming Out Monologues. My name is Andrew Jancaric, and I'm the Vice President of the Gay, Lesbian, Bisexual, and Transgender Aggies. I'm also a student senator in the 64th session at Texas A&M University. And I want to encourage you to pick up some of our amazing resources that we have in the back at the end of the show. I've personally been authorized to record tonight's Coming Out Monologues by the performers themselves, and we'll be uploading them online. So we ask that when they are uploaded, you help break the silence about these important issues by sharing them with your friends and family. Our voice is our greatest tool for change, and we ask that you help us amplify it. Out of respect to the stories that will be shared tonight, please turn off your cell phones, like right now, off, and refrain from texting for the length of the show, just out of respect to the real personal stories that will be shared tonight. With that, please sit back and enjoy the Coming Out Monologues.
Gays, lesbians,
bisexuals, and transgender people.
There are many misconceptions about the GLBT community.
It's important to remember that the so-called gay community is not monolithic.
It's diverse, the way all communities are diverse.
Transgender and bisexual people may or may not identify as gay.
The alphabet soup doesn't stop at GLBT.
Some people may also identify as queer or pansexual.
Let's not forget about the growing information on the intersex community.
Some people identify as asexual.
Allies also make up an important part of the GLBT community.
Gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender people are Hispanic, African American, Asian, American Indian, white, biracial,
Jewish, Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Mormon, Buddhist, atheist, agnostic.
War veterans, retired, teenagers, Republicans, Democrats, rural, urban, suburban, and many, many other layers of identities.
Like everyone else, they face issues based on race, class, ethnicity, nationality, age, religion, health, and socioeconomic status.
Then there's the questions that often get asked as a result of myths and stereotypes.
There's the age-old question of nature versus nurture.
How did you know?
When did you know?
Are you sure?
Do your parents know?
What did they say?
Are you sure?
Since when?
Do you even know how to be gay?
Are you sure?
Yes,
we are sure.
One important thing to remember about the GLBT community is that we are everywhere.